Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to another video. Today I am going to go through my paycheck as a special needs van driver, how much I make, and we're going to budget it because your girl is on a journey to be debt free and have a little money in her savings so she can start, getting things done around her house. What's up, guys? If you don't know, I'm Kate. I'm 27. I live in Ohio. I own my own house, and I used to live alone, and then my sibling moved in, and about 6 months later my dad moved in when he's had a heart attack and a stroke. So it's a very busy house. My life has definitely taken a drastic turn, but I'm trying to still take control of my finances because I used to be very down bad. I was unemployed, just doing DoorDashing day by day just to get to the next day. So I feel like we're definitely improved in life, and I feel like on the right track of, becoming financially stable, at least. So if you guys don't know, I am a special needs van driver. I started as a bus aide, and I still am. I can still do that, if they need subs. But right now I am doing a van driver. So we drive the special needs van, and usually we take anywhere from 1 to 3 kids to their school. So I had 2 kids on my van, and one of the kids actually went through the end of July. So they asked me if I wanted to work that. So last month I made much more than I made now, but now I am out for the summer and I'm not working, but I still get paid. So that is one thing I absolutely love about this job is the summer breaks, the winter breaks, the spring breaks that we get paid for. It's so nice. It feels like I am a kid again and get my summer breaks off. It's the nicest thing ever. So now I'm going to go through my paycheck, which, isn't really great. Wish it could be better, but it's more than I was making as a bus aide. But I'm looking forward to this next school year, and I'm going to start looking into becoming a bus driver because they make a little bit more, but that'll be further down the road. So for this paycheck, we get paid bi-weekly, so that's every 2 weeks. I don't love that because I'm used to working a job that I got paid weekly, and boy, does this money it does not help me survive. But luckily I have been still DoorDashing and I'm making money here on YouTube, so that is the nice thing that I have been keeping me afloat, honestly. My paycheck was $679.85. So could be better, but it is more than I was making as a bus aide when I was making literally 15 something an hour, and my paycheck every 2 weeks was $400, and it sucked. So the reason it is also kind of low is because during the school year, they take a little bit out to put towards the summer. So technically it is my money that I'm just getting back. And at first I did not like that idea, but now I'm kind of oh, I like it now that I'm on my summer break. So now we are getting into budgeting. I got my little tablet right here. I love making lists and feeling organized. And I've been trying my very best to keep to my budget, and I've been doing pretty good. Every now and then, life happens, your car needs freaking new tires to work on, but we are heading in the right direction. Everything's getting paid off. I'm up to date on all my bills, and if you guys have been watching my videos for as long as if you have, I used to be DoorDashing and be overdue on all my bills, fees. It was crazy, but I'm so excited to say I'm up to date on all my bills, and that's honestly because I've okay, here's a budget, we need to stick to it. So the first thing we're going to pay is my Wi-Fi bill, which is $50, so not too bad. The next one is my water bill, which is usually always the same. It's about $54, so that's not too bad. That's these two are one of the lowest of my bills. And then if you guys didn't know, I'm going on a cruise with my best friend at the end of July this month, and she fronted all of it at first, and I've just been paying her back, and we're almost finished paying her back. And I just sent her $189.40 for the flight getting back home. So now all that's left is about $480 for the actual cruise part, and I'm gonna pay her that when I get paid from YouTube at the end of this month. And then I'm going to put $50 towards my student loans. If you guys don't know, I found out that I have student loans that I did not know I needed to be paying. And so they were very overdue, but your girl has been killing it and been paying those off. So it was about 7,000, and now we're down to about almost 5,000. So that's super exciting. But yeah, we're gonna put $50 towards the student loans. I've been trying to pay those regularly through the month. That way it's just chipping away at it. And then if you guys don't know, it's my dream to own my own bookstore. And I'm finally able to say, hey, okay, we can start saving for it, kind of start planning for years ahead. So maybe in the next 2-3 years, I want to really start getting ready to do that and start, seeing if that's a possibility. So I want to start saving for that. And I'm pulling money out and putting it somewhere safe. That way I cannot spend it. So I'm going to put $50 towards my bookstore fund. And right now there's like $25 in it. So $75. Woohoo! I want to save up anywhere from 5,000 to 10,000 just so I can have the best outcome for my bookstore and not be like, oh my God, how am I gonna pay this, that, or the third? I can actually enjoy the process and have my bookstore how I want it. So we'll definitely see what that will look like in a few years. So if that's something you're interested in, make sure you guys are subscribing to me, because one day I'm going to quit my job and start my own business. So I'm excited for that one day. And that leaves us about $286 for the week. I've been putting a little bit into savings and keeping the rest for the week. And honestly, I have not really been going out and spending money like I used to. One, because I'm on a GLP, so I'm not really hungry all the time. So hey, that's very good for my bank account, y'all, because the amount of money I would spend on DoorDash and fast food, when you're doing it, you're like, oh, it's okay. It's once a week, twice a week, I'm fine. It could be drugs, but then when you stop doing it, you're like, crap, why do I have all this money? I'm used to not having this money. It's because you would be spending it all on fast food. So I'm very thankful for that. I'm also thankful for my dad and my sibling Ren, who is living with me. We're all, splitting the cost of things like groceries and things like that. So I'm excited to be able to put money aside for emergencies that, will inevitably come up. So yeah, that is the budgeting of my paycheck. It's nothing crazy. We're not out here, making thousands and thousands a week on this job, but it is, very fulfilling to me. It is like the first job I've had that I'm like, hey, I really love this job. Like, I don't mind going. I don't mind getting up. I don't feel that dread in the pit of my stomach that's like, oh, I hate work. I hate doing this. I hate getting up. I'm not a morning person, but like, these mornings of getting up at like about 5:30, I'm like, once I got used to it, I was like, okay, it's time to go to work. Because it does not feel like work. It's literally, I do a pre-start of the van, check to make sure everything's good. We go pick up 2 kids and then we take them to school. That's really it. Now, some of the kids, their schools are out of district, so they're wells away, so anywhere from like 45 to almost an hour away. So that part kind of sucks. But I did not have any issues really with it. And the kids are amazing and I love doing it so much. So I feel like that also helps when you love your job. I never thought I would ever love a job, because the people that are like, just find a job you love and you'll never work a day in your life. I thought that was BS. I was like, no way. Ain't no way. What job? I don't like working. I don't, it's still my dream come true. But like, I like it. It's good. It fills my day. And then I get a 3-4 hour break in between. I get to come home, see my animals, do things around the house. I feel like it is a very nice job, and it gives you that work-life balance that I think I have been not having with any other job. Because any other job, I would just be like, it's work. And it's so, either physically taxing or mentally taxing. I just come home and I'm asleep. I can't do anything else. I can't physically or mentally make myself do anything else but think of going to work next. So that is one thing I'm absolutely loving about this job, and I'm looking forward to the next school year. So we will see come here at the end of this month in August of what that will look like, because for the van driver, it depends on if the kids stay in district, if they're going to that school still. So I'm still waiting to hear back from my boss if that's going to be a possibility, or if I might just go back to being a sub for aide or a sub for a van driver. So either or. I'm doing good. I'm excited that I have this job, and the people who, sent it to me, it's like, hey, like I saw, you're looking for a job, go check this out. And I did, and it's been the greatest thing ever. It's honestly given me so much more to, I feel like I can actually have a life with it. So that's one thing I'm really loving about it. So yes, and I'm thankful for all of you guys for watching all my videos. You guys have also changed my life, helped me getting out of debt. I could not do that without you guys watching all my videos. So my next debt video will be my next paycheck from this work and my YouTube check, which is over $1,500. So let me know if you guys want to see a video of that. If most of that check is going to go towards my debts, my cruise, and having some money in my bank account during the cruise, because you never know what can go on when you're vacationing in another state on a cruise ship. You know, flights could get delayed, you know, emergencies. So I definitely want to have a good chunk of change in my bank for emergencies and for when I get back. And I'm hoping, you know, we continue to have this great progress with YouTube, and I can start putting money towards my debt and getting that all paid off, and then I can start working on this house that desperately needs it. And I'm excited to what comes next. So thank you guys for watching. If you made it to the end, comment how much you get paid or how often you get paid. Do you get paid weekly, bi-weekly? If you want to share what you do, I'd love to hear. I love to see everybody and what they do for work. I'm always so interested and nosy of what everyone does for work. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.